everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kiara and I run the blog and Instagram Kiara's Atelier, as well as this little crazy nook at the internet where we talk about fashion, lifestyle, beauty, skincare, jewelry. You get the gist, all the good stuff. So if you like that type of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy this little crazy nook at the internet. I thought I would share with you my must-haves for winter. Some of them are going to be obvious, and these are just some of my favorite things to gravitate towards during winter time. And I'll be sharing with you some of my favorite brands and just some essentials to stay warm. Let's start with essentials to stay warm. Now, when you wear jumpers of any kind, wearing t-shirts and things like that can also feel really bulky. I don't know about you, but during winter I feel much more claustrophobic because of all the layers and the fabric by our face. Oh my god, me and my chins are greeting you. So I always suggest to anyone to get some great bodysuits. Now this is the ever famous, I call it the Rosie Huntington Whiteley Zara bodysuit. I have got these in a ton of colors and they're a little bit more high necked. I know I have a V-shaped one, but it's very V. You know, it's like wear for sale V. What I like about these are it's just great for any knit. It's neater when it comes to tucking things in the winter, and it gives you an extra layer of warmth. So I always suggest a bodysuit of some kind. Now I'm going to suggest some cotton thermals. I think I'm not too sure what exactly they are called, but I always pick these up. And these are some long sleeve. It's got this little, like, I don't know if you can see it, little lace details. And if you can see the material, it has the dotty stripe. It reminds me of something I would have had as a child. And I get these from M&S, and I've got it in black. I've got it in white. Now, I have to say, these are very, very warm. I will link them down below. So it's maybe not something to wear right now, because I did make the mistake of wearing it the other day to the supermarket and I was like, what? I am sweating. So these are very warm and my must-haves when it starts to get crazy cold. So I have the black and the white. Don't know if it comes in other colors, but they also have the leggings, which are nice and delicious. To be honest, sometimes I wear them at home. If you're wearing jeans or some sort of breezy trouser and you want to feel the extra warmth, I highly recommend these leggings. And plus they have this, like, a little detail like this. I will not be putting a picture of myself in this because this is just an underlay. I feel like I'll be showing you my undies if I show you that. Now, something else that's an absolute essential for me is cashmere knits. I know cashmere knits can seem like a very big investment, but when I think about the fact that I live in the UK, it's cold most of the time, for me, I love cashmere. And I thought I'd show you some of my favorites and places where I always go to get my cashmere knits. I'm trying to see if I've got everything here. So now, as I said, cashmere can be very expensive, but this is where I always go to get my cashmere, which is M&S again. You would feel like this is sponsored content. This is not sponsored. I love M&S cashmere. They're so good. They last for ages. I've never had any problems with them. And what I like to do is I buy a couple every year and then I've ended up with some sort of magical collection of colors. I always size up because I don't like a fitted jumper. No, I go up and up and up sizes. Like, I mean, one of them I think is like a size 16. Sometimes I just get an 18. Whatever the biggest size and how I want it to look is how I style it. So, for example, they do these cute little cardigans, and I know, you know, you look at them and you're like, oh, that looks like a Nana cardigan, but remember, Nanas know what's up. And this is in a beautiful, that is Deliveroo. This is in a beautiful periwinkle color, and I love the cardigans. And plus, you know, something else I like to do, when you get a cardigan, you can always turn it around and have a little backless moment. So we've got something like that. And they always do, where is it? I'm drowning in cashmere, which is not a bad thing. And then obviously something like this, which is just their general crew neck jumpers. I prefer the cardigans and the crew neck ones. That's just my preference, but they do have v-neck ones. I know they have a beautiful leopard print one, and I just love these. I have them in a ton of colors, and if you've been to my Instagram, which you should be following me because you'd see all of this all the time, you would see that I love these. I have it in beautiful pink, I have it in these colors, and I wear them all the time, and they're under £100, and for cashmere that's amazing. So that is my go-to place for cashmere. Now these are a bit more spenny, the cashmere brands that I'm showing you. Now firstly is the Bella Freud 1970 jumper. I absolutely love this jumper. Now it took me a very long time to take the plunge because you see it all the time on Instagram, and I was a bit like, oh, it's very expensive. I'm not going to say it's cheap. And I think I waited for a sale and I managed to snag this one. And I love the multicolored one. I haven't seen this one out and about too much. So I love her jumpers. They're very soft. So yeah, it depends if you want to spend that kind of money, but this is one of my favorite brands. And another brand that I always recommend to anyone for good cashmere is Chinti Parker. I got this, I think last year. I think I got it in this sale. I will leave a link down to a website that always has Cynthia Parker jumpers in with good discounts, and also the brand itself is absolutely beautiful. Like every time I wear this jumper, everyone's like, oh my god, where'd you get it from? It's amazing. They are usual cashmere prices. They're quite on the more pricier side, but they have sales and, you know, things like that. So I will leave a link to some of my favorites that are currently available, and they are amazingly soft. And I know this is a really silly thing, but I love it. It's on all their jumpers, it says CP, which is my initials. So it's a little touch that I absolutely love, just because I like to put my name on everything. You know, I feel like I'm still in primary school. And this is a new brand that I discovered, and I wore it in one of my latest videos, and I had a few questions about it. And this is from the brand London Cashmere Co. Now, it is that quite trendy, but I don't think that this is trendy. I always love these type of jumpers, which is like a polo type of collared jumper. It is beautiful. I would have tried to put up pictures of all these jumpers of it on me. And this, I got it in a large because we love an oversized jumper. And yeah, I love this, and the quality is beautiful. It's not anything more than 150, but again, cashmere, you know, it goes for that type of price, and it's beautiful. You know, it's ethically sourced. Ladies at their store pre-lockdown, and I got to see the brand, and it's amazing. They have these beautiful styles in different colors. So if you like this style, you don't like the color, you can get in a purple, you can get in green. Great. Check the brand out. Then there is something I always think that we should have in the wintertime, which is a knitted dress. Now this is going to be very difficult to show, so I will show you to you on a cutaway. This I got from Pretty Lavish. Now normally a knitted dress can be shapeless, and I have boobs and I've got a bum, and it doesn't do me any favors if I just wear a sack of knittedness. But this Pretty Lavish dress, just because it has the tie, it gives you a beautiful shape. It's just so easy. You could put it with boots, trainers, you know, anything. So I love a knitted dress. Everyone should have a knitted dress, but I also do like the sack-like knitted dresses, and I leave a link to a couple of my favorites that I think you should be getting to. Talking about knits, now this is all, these are very difficult to show. And thing is long line black cardigan. Now this one has a little belt at the back, which I like. I would put a picture up here so you can see it. And what I like about these long cardigans are you can just throw them over anything. It almost acts like a coat on the days where it's not that cold. And because of the belt, you can just tie it in, cinch it in, and it looks great. And you can also just take the belt out and you get a 2-in-1, which what we like. We like to put something into our closet that we can get a lot of wear out of. So I highly recommend checking this out. Again, this is from Pretty Lavish. I love the brand. I have a few knitted bits from them, and the quality is impeccable, guys. Check them out. The thing that I think we should all have is a pair of leather, I'm gonna say leggings, because they're warm. Yeah, let's be honest, they are very warm. These I think are from Zara. I highly recommend them. I would put a picture up of them. These ones have a zip and a popper. I think I got this last year, so I'll see if they still have something like this in stock. But Zara do very good like faux leather leggings. And another type, if you don't like leather and you want something a bit jazzier, girls, vinyl trousers. Vinyl trousers are a vibe. Keep you warm. Toasty. We like a toasty number. There are three types of coats I think we all need. We need a puffer coat. We also need a big black coat or a navy or a grey, depending on the types of colours you like. And I know this is a very unexpected and maybe not the most practical, but a cream coat. When you wear a cream coat, you look like a woman who has got her life together. You know, that's what we need. Then another thing, I'm going to end off on this because I think we all know the boots and the shoes and stuff. I'm going to do a shoes wish list again because you guys really liked that video that I did before. I thought I'd end up on this, which is I think that everyone needs a big jumper, so you know, get a jumper of your choice. But I always say to anyone, if you're going to buy a good jumper, check out Bash. They do amazing cuts and colors. Now this I got last year. I don't know if they're this exact color, but I say to anyone, always get one colorful knit. Now I bought this and I was a bit trepidatious about getting it, and I was a bit like, oh, should I get it? And there was a lovely boy in there who was like, Chiara, you do not need another white jumper, just get that pink, it looks great. I have worn this jumper to death. And you know, when the weather is shit, wearing a jumper like this just elevates your mood, instantly brightens up your outfit, you know, from the baggy jeans and the leggings that we're wearing now. Invest in a nice colorful jumper and check out Bash because they do some beautiful colors and beautiful quality, and oh, I love it. Another thing that I think that people should really have is two brands of scarves that I wanted to mention is the Tartan Blanket Company. Now that scarf I think is in my car and I love that scarf. I put a picture of it here. It's this beautiful rosy colored one, and they do ethically sourced wool and the quality is amazing. I was kindly gifted that, but I'm obsessed. I would buy it with my own money. And another brand that I love, and I need to dig it out actually, I don't know where in the world it is, my closet somewhere, is an Acne Studio scarf. Now they're a little bit pricey, obviously, the two options I'm showing you, but the reason I'm showing you these two options is because the quality is amazing. And when you invest in a scarf, the reason you buy a good quality scarf is so that you don't have to buy it over and over and over again. So I highly recommend those two types, these two brands for scarves. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and don't forget to leave me a comment down below and let me know what your winter favorites are, because remember, sharing is caring, guys. And take care, stay safe and stay sane at this point, and wishing you a wonderful day and stay warm because it's getting cold. Me and my chins need to be fed now. I think my delivery man is coming. See you soon, guys. Bye.